When we talk about aging in America, we often focus on, well, ourselves, our health, our physical changes, but sometimes we overlook logistics. What happens when, say, our other family members, like our parents, start needing help themselves? Let's go out to Veronica de la Cruz, who'll show us one family's solution.
Miss Barb is growing older in the place she loves the most, her home.
Oh, Rhonda is a lifesaver to me. She is so wonderful as a caregiver. Our favorite things to do is on Tuesday morning, takes me to a coffee shop here in town and we get a coffee.
To Miss Barb, Rhonda isn't just a part of her routine. She's a part of her life. And now she's a part of her family.
When I like how too you're putting, like the groceries put away and stuff, that's helping us a lot. Home instead was ideal. They would provide the help, they would keep her safe, they would take care of all of the daily tasks and chores for her. And for us, that was a lifesaver.
Nearly 86% of adults ages 65 and older want to age at home instead.
For Barb, her family really needed the support more in the morning hours, where another family might need support in the evening or weekends versus weekdays. And so the care can really grow with the person and their needs, fill in where help is needed most.
And joining us now is the CEO of HonorTech, Seth Sternberg. Seth, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. This is such important work. It's because we were talking before the mics heated up, how quickly this country is aging.
Yeah. So you've got literally in less than 10 years, more people will be over the age of 65 than under the age of 18 in the United States.
When I do a lot of elderly patients, and early on I start talking to them about their wishes for ongoing care, end-of-life care, advanced age care.
Yep.
Do you want to be in an institution,
That's right.
yes or no?
Yeah.
Most people say no. But then the conversation I'm always having next is, then we need to prepare for that.
That's right.
You're going to have to get some services. They don't think that they're ever going to need things because, I'm home, I'm fine. But I'm sure you provide tons of services.
We do, yeah. So we go into the homes of older adults. Home Instead is the brand that people know us by. And we can get to any home in the United States within 48 hours. And we help people with getting out of bed, getting food, getting dressed, all the things that are called activities of daily living.
Do you do 24-hour care too?
24-hour care, like you name it, we do, because we want to keep older adults happy and healthy in their homes as they age.
Yeah, you said 48-hour response time, which I think is so important, because when people start to feel that need, it feels desperate. What do I do?
Yeah.
How do I find somebody?
That's right.
It's going to be expensive. Does insurance cover it? Answer those questions.
Yeah, no, and those are critical questions.
Yeah.
And actually a big issue we have in society today is that you've got private pay home care, which people with means can afford, or people have long-term care insurance.
That's rare. Long-term care insurance is so
it's
unusual.
rare. Lots of people
I've seen it, but it's rare.
That's right.
But it's usually you're hiring an hourly employee.
That's right, fundamentally.
And then immediately what the patients do is start carving down the hours. Oh, only 4 hours here, 4 hours there.
Exactly
and then they fall.
That's right, exactly. And then you need a lot more care once you have that kind of acute event.
Yeah.
And then you have Medicaid-based home care, and people who are on Medicaid can get that. But you've got $800 billion of economic activity of sons and daughters and loved ones taking care of older adults in the middle who can't afford home care. And that's a problem we have to solve. And that's a technology thing, right? So technology is going to have to solve, how do we care for people in the middle who cannot afford it today but are not on Medicaid? It's a huge issue, and one that I'm super excited to work on.
What would that look like?
So you have to have it such that devices in the home can help that older adult live their life from moment to moment. But when you need someone in that home to help with something that only a human can do, then you bring that human in. And what you need is a really big network. And we turn out to have that. We cover the entire country. We build a lot of technology that's around finding the right care professional.
It's so hard to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because the thing is, your mom, your dad is going to be different than my mom, my dad. And
How do you do that? I have trouble with that as a human being, and I know the landscape a little bit.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
So this is where everybody's talking about AI.
Yeah.
This is a place where AI is amazing, okay? Because AI can kind of look at you and look at your patterns and say, you know what? You look like these other 1,000 people I've seen. I've seen 1 million people.
Yeah.
But you look like these 1,000 people over here. So I know probably the right kind of person for you. And then once you send that right kind of person for you, based on who you uniquely are, you watch how that relationship develops. And the other thing that's important, is that AI has to find a great job for that care pro.
Yes.
Right? Because the way you provide great care for your mom is you provide a great care for the care pro. You give them a great job, right? And then you will have a match made in heaven.
And what's the future look like?
The future is that we're also going to have these devices in people's homes that are device plus care pro, so that we can lower the cost for people, lower the barriers, so we can take care of way, way more people at more affordable prices. And that's important.
Oh, completely agree with you. And lastly, these are mostly young people here in this audience. They don't see this coming. What do you want them to know about how to prepare for this and what's ahead?
Yeah,
Not just for them, but for their family.
So the funny thing is when you talk to a kid, they always have the story about their mom or their grandma, right? Everybody's got a parent.
Yeah.
Everybody's got loved ones, and eventually you will need to find care for them, and you need to be ready to help them out.
And be prepared. You don't want to wait until you have catastrophic needs for institutional care.
That's right.
2 people to turn the patient, somebody to feed them and stuff. You want to get in there way before all that happens.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and there's lots of studies that show that if you can help an older adult remain in their familiar environment,
They do way better.
I
can attest to that. Well, thank you, Seth. Appreciate the
thank
work.
you for
It's
having me.
very important. To find out more, visit homeinstead.com. Stay with us. More Health Uncensored after we return.